you know, disappointed, obviously in all things. If the result for tonight, I felt that even through the short week that our guys, I felt they prepared. I felt that they were ready. But tonight, just too many missed opportunities. Not good enough offensively. We were able to move the ball, but would have either drop pass, missed opportunity. For to be able to continue a drive. We did have a turnover there on the positive side of the field. Missed field goals or field goal, but you got to put points on the board. And we've been on the road and we failed to do that numerous times. And we adjusted different things throughout the week of practice. To try to have our guys be ready to go execute and perform to the best. And I know that didn't show up tonight. So we had our chances on both sides of the ball. Obviously, we had our chances in special teams, but had some critical mistakes that cost us the game. And so it wasn't good enough. I didn't do a good enough job in having them ready. But we got to go make plays too.
The defense gave you guys chances to get the ball back the last couple times, and you guys, the first punt, I don't know if you've ever seen a play like that before. I don't know what KJ could have done differently.
No, I mean it's one of those things that guy kind of shanks the punt, and KJ's working to get away, but the ball hits him in the head, and obviously it takes a good bounce towards their punter. I know he was able to recover. So in the second, obviously we got to field that ball. So. Yeah, two catastrophic things that happened to us in the fourth quarter.
Multiple issues on special teams and these field goals, the return issues. I guess the amount of time you guys spend on it, the level of frustration.
Yeah, I mean, you have to go perform. You got to go execute. You got to go. When you put a lot of time. We put a lot of time in every part of this program and what we're doing to prepare for each game. And when you go out and you don't play to the level that you're capable of, it's extremely disappointing. And so there's obviously that was a huge part of this game. And there's huge plays in every phase that we had to be better at.
Did you sense that the players were pressing, or any thoughts to why?
I mean, no, I don't. I mean, whether they're pressing, I don't. I like to have a better. I mean, if I had a better answer for it, it would be fixed. I mean, hell, we get on the road and we have multiple games where we, go out and you're not able to make the plays in the moment. You play at home and you're making the plays. So whatever that is, we've tried a variety of different things, but that was extremely frustrating. Because once again, I see the work, I see the preparation, I see what it looks like in practice, and whether it's guys getting caught up trying too hard, whatever that is. But yeah, I mean we got to be better, and been a lot of road games throughout my coaching career, and this is frustrating when you see that stack up over multiple games, and try not to make it Try not to make it to where it is just the sole focus of it's just about each play. I mean, it doesn't matter where you're playing, home, away. You practice, prepare, and you got to go out there and play the game. So.
They had a package where they're using the young quarterback, number 10, to be a primary runner. Do you have to allocate more numbers to the box there? Do guys just have to win the matchups?
Yeah, we did. I mean, they've done that all year. We fully prepared, for what to expect in that. But there are times that we did, match personnel to that grouping, and there's different things that we had in a variety of our packages for those different situations. But obviously, when you get in a third, fourth and short, you've got to. It's man on man, very tight spaces, and the importance of all fits and fundamentals in that. And so, I mean, they've been highly successful with that throughout this year, and obviously we didn't stop it, tonight.
With Tommy, he made some throws, obviously, but the one in the first quarter on the first drive, I mean, kind of a back-breaking throw when you're driving right there. He has a guy wide open. Does he? I assume that's what's most frustrating. I assume that's not happening a lot in practice, but that kind of throw that just gets away from him right there gives them the ball.
Yeah, I mean they got some interior pressure, and he's trying to work away from that. Just in those situations, still early in downs, you want to make sure that you own the ball, and I mean we're in position to potentially have points, and so I mean that's something that when he threw it, he wasn't expecting the ball to sail on him either, and he's made a lot of good throws. He made a lot of good throws tonight that we didn't finish on the other end of it. So I mean it's one of those things. Yeah, just the importance of owning the ball is critical, especially you get a drive like that, moving down the field, and then which he sparked most of the plays within that drive. But you just it's definitely backbreaking when you don't come away with point opportunity.
Go over to your right. Mike, what happened as y'all came off the field? There was a cart and there was a bunch of it. It was like medical attention for someone, but I couldn't see. Do you have any update on what was?
Yeah, well, I mean, we had a player that went down, and just needed to make sure that was checked out. We appreciate our athletic training staff. The stadium support. I believe we were down there with him, and so he was able to get up, come in. So I know they're still evaluating, but it was good to see him be able to get up and come in.
Michael Alford said about a month ago that they were going to reassess things at the end of the season, just kind of see where the program's at. Are you guys having conversations along the way, or is it you just?
Yeah, I mean, Michael and I we talk all the time, and it's so he's there. He sees he's at practice every week. He comes out. He's not he's actively around the program like he's always been, and so I understand the expectation. I understand what we have to do, and we didn't get it done tonight. And we're constant communication like we always have been.
Do you feel like you, with one game remaining, done enough to live up to those expectations?
Hell no, we haven't. Like, we're not even close to living up to expectations. I mean, we're fucking like last sitting. No, we have not lived up to expectations. I mean, we fully capable football team, and that's not good enough, and it's not been good enough for the 6 losses that we have, and it's extremely frustrating. However many yards, differentials, improvements, all the crap that we got to make plays to win the games, and we got to do a good job coaching them. We got to do a good job, as players. We got to do a good job as everybody, and we've not done a good enough job, to play to what I believe we're capable of. And you can sit there and you look at a stat sheet and you can say, well, you outgained them, or you did this, you still got to come down to doing enough to win the game. And we have definitely not fulfilled any expectation of what I have.
Last one, Corey.
How do you, when a play like that happens where the ball bounces off the players, I don't think I've ever seen that before, that gives them the ball right back, and some things they just start to stack up with you on the road. How do you how do you fight why does this keep happening to us? How does this bad, crazy stuff keep happening to us? How do you fight the urge to just throw your hands up?
Yeah. I don't know why, some of the things that we've seen, whether you can take any of the road, I mean, any of them, and there's been, whether you're called short on a play that looks like you'll win, whether you have, ball bounce off a guy's head and goes directly to somebody, you can pick a number of different, things that have shown up on the road, but I got faith that everything does happen for a reason, and not alone on this journey. And I understand that the importance of the work of what needs to be done to of owning what you see, and you all have responsibility in that. As a head coach, I got responsibility for everything that we see. But there are some things that are unexplainable of how and why. But that's what we have to live with, and I'm not pulling back. I'm going to continue to push forward with everything that I have to get it fixed, to get it right. every opportunity and every day I have. I mean, that's what it's going to be. And but I can't answer the question of how or why. But hell yeah, it's frustrating. And but I do believe that there will be a lesson to be told and a story to be told throughout this. And and I do have faith that it does happen for a reason. But it is frustrating to have to go through it all. Thanks, guys.